now whack-a-mole, now whack-a-mole, now whack-a-mole, now whack-a-mole.
Welcome to Whack-A-Mole, and I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I've been going through some stuff. You might find that I'm talking a little differently because I had oral surgery and I wasn't able to really speak that well. But now that I'm speaking a little clearer, I decided, well, we shall start off the new year with some new video. And this video is going along with the Mandela Effect. And we now know, or people that have been following the Mandela Effect know, that we can't trust what we see. And in this series, I'm calling this, What Do You Know? Or, What Do You Remember? But I will definitely go with What Do You Know? Because the Mandela Effect has most definitely changed a lot of things in life. And whether the topics I'm going to be discussing are actual Mandela effects or whether they're not is really up to you. You decide. Let's see what we find out. On to the video. And first on our list is the human skull. And many seem to believe that the human skull has changed. And with the Mandela Effect. And some people seem to think that behind the eyes is hollow, straight to your brain. And some seem to think that the human skull has a bone behind it. And we're here to set the record straight. And whether you believe it or not, there is most definitely something about it, and why so many people would believe that it's one way or the other. So what do you think it is? Does the human eye have a bone behind it? Or does the human eye is just hollow and you could just stick your finger through it and use it as a bowling ball like on cartoons and stuff? So what do you think? I'll give you a second. Okay, and the answer is there's a bone behind it, and it's never been hollow. Interesting. And this isn't the only thing that has seemed to have changed or people have forgotten about a human anatomy, and we'll go into that. Alrighty. Well, there's a bone behind your eye. On to the next. Alrighty. Well, the next thing that's getting some debate is the Flintstones and how their name is spelled, which is kind of interesting. And the question is it spelled Flint with the T, or is it spelled Flynn without the T? So is it the Flintstones, or is it the Flintstones? Do you know? I'm sure you've watched the Flintstones. I don't know too many people that have not seen the Flintstones. Man, I am stumbling on that one. But anyways, how's it spelled? Do you remember? Do you know? Okay, and the answer is it's spelled Flint, Flint, Stones, Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones, yay! Alrighty, now hopefully there'll not be any more debate on that. On to the next. Alrighty, well, next on our list is the Target logo. And the logo has changed a little here and there since the store's founding in 1962. Or at least that's when they decided to start calling it Target. But the modern logo is kind of slipping in people's minds. So here are 3 examples of that logo. Which one do you think is the common, but the logo that's being used right now? Let's say that. Oh, I gotta love it when I stumble through these. Okay, is it logo number 1? Logo number 2? Or logo number 3? Which is the current Target logo? I don't know why people would debate on this. They have commercials on TV all the time, but this was something that popped up in my investigations, you might say, or looking into the Mandela Effect. So do you know what it is? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? And the answer is number 1. Just the big old red ring with the white ring and the red bullseye in the middle. Huh. Well, there you go. Now you should never wonder what is the Target logo. Alrighty, on to the next. Alright, well, the next on our list is called the Thinker, which is a statue, if you don't know, that's been around since 1880, and it was created by a French sculptor. I think his name is Auguste Rodin, and it was to paraphrase poem. Let's see what the poem was. The poem was called The Divine Comedy of Dante, which, I mean, I could go into many things about the statue. It has quite the history, but the main thing about it with the Mandela Effect is the positioning of the statue's hand. And some people believe that the statue's hand was in a different position. I mean, what do you think? Do you remember it being him leaning in and having it on his forehead? Or do you believe it's always been him sitting with it on his chin? So what do you think? What do you remember? And the answer is, it's always had it with his hand resting on his chin. Now, I always thought his hand was clenched into a fist and sitting on his chin, but it's kind of just, I don't know, kind of flat out there looking. But that is the answer. Okay, enough about the Thinker. On to the next. Alrighty, well, last but not least is an album by Motley Crue. And this album is their second album, and what they would call their breakout album. And it was released in 1983. But there's been many controversies over the name of this album, which I always thought this album was named something different. But come to find out, it's not what I thought it was. So, what is the name of this album? Is it Shout Out the Devil? Is it Shout at the Devil? Or is it Shout for the Devil? Now, I always thought this was one way or another, but what do you think it is? Is it Shout Out the Devil? Shout at the Devil? Or Shout for the Devil? And the answer is, it's called Shout at the Devil, which is kind of interesting because I always thought it was number one, Shout Out the Devil. But obviously I am wrong. But anyways, that is the answer. The name of this album is Shout at the Devil. Okay, well that's my video, and I thank you for watching. And if you made it this far, I most definitely thank you for watching. And there'll be more videos popping up, you know. I'd ask that you'd click on them, watch them. I have many videos, you know, for the good, the bad, or the ugly. And I have, a link at the bottom. That you can, it's an affiliate link where you can buy yourself something nice for the new year. My slogan is, New Year, Need New Things. Yeah, and I'd ask that you'd go down there and check it out. See if you might find something you like. And as always, I enjoy making these videos and hope to make more in the future, considering what's going on with YouTube and its little revolution it's trying to have. But hopefully we'll talk in the future. Goodbye.